Coming up on 10 News Tonight, deadly bombings in Iraq have killed over 100 and wounded many others.
Also, a Jane Doe was identified today roaming around New York City.
And Iran's nuclear power plant was inspected today. All of this and more, News 10 Sunday edition starts right now. Welcome to 10 News Tonight Sunday edition. I'm Stephanie Sweeney.
And I'm Sarah Linney.
The deadliest bombings in Iraq in 2 years occurred today. 2 car bombs were detonated near 3 Iraqi government buildings in central Baghdad, killing roughly 132 people and wounding over 500. The country is now up in arms questioning the status of national security and the government's control on terrorist groups. Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki promised to, quote, punish the enemies of the Iraqi people who want to spread chaos in the country and derail the political process and prevent the parliamentary elections from taking place as planned, end quote. Elections are set to take place in January, and no party has claimed responsibility for the attacks yet.
A Jane Doe, who was found roaming the streets of New York, has been identified by a woman who saw her photo on CNN. The 18-year-old girl, who police found 2 weeks ago, claimed to have no memory of her name, family, or home. A woman in Maryland, who was familiar with the girl's family and their situation, rang the police after seeing the girl's photo being aired on CNN. The family are currently traveling from Washington State to New York to reunite with the teenager. A police spokesperson said that judging from her poor dental hygiene, the girl had been living on the streets for quite some time. The girl, who responded to the name Amber once, though she does not know if that is her real name, says, quote, I want to know who I am and what happened to me.
The nuclear plant Iran disclosed to the United Nations was inspected today. Members of the IAEA, or the Atomic Energy Agency, plan to inspect the plant to ensure it's only being used for, quote, peaceful purposes, end quote. This visit came quicker than expected because Iran announced on Friday that it needed more time in deciding whether or not to sign the deal to end the international showdown of nuclear powers. This deal calls for Iran to ship out its low-enriched uranium for further enrichment, then return to the country for medical research and treatment. After the inspection and before the end of the month, Iranian officials are expected to meet with the 5 members of the UN Security Council.
It's not every day that SUNY Oswego students have the chance to be a part of a world record. However, that opportunity presented itself Saturday night. Benjamin Amy has the thrilling report.
This isn't just a bunch of Michael Jackson enthusiasts getting together. This is preparation for a world record. Thrill the World, in its 3rd year of existence, has come to Oswego. For more than 3 weeks, SUNY Oswego students have been practicing the King of Pop's iconic dance, all leading to a worldwide simultaneous dance this past Saturday. The event was organized by Students for Global Change. One of the organizers, Jonathan McDonald, explains why they brought Thrill the World to Oswego.
We were looking for an event to bring people from across campus together, not necessarily people from our group, Students for Global Change, but from various groups. We've got Del Sart here, we've got people from Cheryl Mitchell's jazz class here. So we've really tried to bring people from all around the campus together to learn this dance and ultimately to perform it.
After getting into makeup and costume, participants talked about why they are doing Thrill the World.
I've always wanted to learn it, so I was like, hey, why not? And plus, it's part of something really big, and I just feel really cool to be a part of it.
It's something I've never done before, so that's something new, and I like being part of something that's bigger than just at Oswego. It's worldwide, so I'm excited.
Ready to scare and thrill, after a final rehearsal, the participants headed out to the quad for their simultaneous worldwide performance. This is history going on behind me right now. A world record right here at SUNY Oswego. And I think I'm going to join in. Reporting for WTOP 10, I'm Benjamin Amy.
Thanks for that report, Ben.
Elevators breaking down has been a problem around campus lately. WTOP's Samantha Damasio has the story.
Pressed 4, it's come to the fourth floor, and it started to go up, but then all the lights went off and the elevator stopped and it shook. I was freaked out. I didn't know what to do.
Residence halls across campus are experiencing numerous elevator malfunctions. Chris Horvatis is one of the many students who had an unfortunate experience in one of Seneca Hall's elevators.
I looked at the panel and tried to figure out what button I had to press to get out, and then all of a sudden the doors just opened and I was on the first floor.
According to the Oswegonian, the #1 reason for elevator malfunction is vandalism from the students. Problems were also arising due to the failing sensors on the elevator doors, as well as minor kinks that could not be worked out in the newer elevators before students returned for the fall 2009 semester. According to Seneca Hall director Jacob Gardner, out-of-service signs are being put up for several different reasons, whether it be repairs, malfunctions, or even a quick retrieval of a dropped cell phone.
Oftentimes, if an elevator malfunctions or something goes wrong with it, it'll be shut down numerous times until they figure out what the problem is.
The remaining 2 elevators in Onondaga will be replaced this summer, along with elevators in Sheldon, Lanigan, and Wilbur Halls, as well as Hewitt Union and Cooper Dining Center.
Didn't even feel like I had gone up or down at all, but there I was on the first floor. So I was in a hurry, so I just ran up the stairs, came to the room, and then ran down the stairs and left and didn't tell anybody until right now. So no UP came or anything like that. But now I will never take that elevator again and take the stairs because they're a lot more handy.
Hall maintenance is going to continue to try to get to the bottom of this issue. However, they're asking that students refrain from holding the doors open for a long period of time, no rambunctious behavior, and not exceeding the weight limit of 2,000 pounds. Reporting for WTOP 10 News, I'm Samantha Damasio.
Thanks for that report, Sam. We will now go to James Gilbert for your first look at the weather. James?
Thanks, Steph. I'm meteorologist James Gilbert. Today, currently, we're looking at a temperature of about 45 degrees. A pretty high dew point, 39, so it's pretty humid out there right now with the light winds coming in from the west at 7 miles per hour. Now, on an average today, we would see about a 60 degree high and a 56 degree low, but we were a little bit colder than that. We actually had a 55 degree high and a 49 low. Now, our record would be 87 in 1961. It didn't even get close to that. But a cold 29 in 1943, luckily we didn't have that. There was trace precipitation really early this morning, but nothing recorded. And then the sunset is at 6:07 tonight, so it's pretty early. Looking around the state temperatures, they're all around about 50 degrees. As you can see in Rochester, it's 59, 46 in Syracuse, Binghamton's 48, and down in New York City, it's 60 degrees. And now back to the desk.
Coming up, we'll have an interview with the head of Project Mascot.
And we'll be hearing from myself on the declaration of the H1N1 emergency. All of this and more when we return in 90 seconds.